In The Dragon in Winter, Queen Rhaenyra Targaryen looks at Helaena, her half-sister, and demands, in essence, to be told that the future justifies her present. She wants Helaena to confirm that her reign will be glorious enough to have been worth what it has cost. Helaena, a dreamer who is already glimpsing visions of a grey horse and of platinum-haired children playing in unseasonable snow, falls silent instead. The thesis of this episode is stated with unusual directness for a show that has generally preferred to let its themes accumulate rather than announce themselves. Dragons change their riders, just as power changes a person. Viserys understood this well enough to stop flying after Balerion's death, a decision that was foundational to the peace he built. Rhaenyra, deep into a war that has cost her 2 sons and most of the people who once told her the truth, cannot yet see what may be happening to her, or refuses to. She sleeps beside the skull of the person she believed to have killed Jacaerys, a grotesque talisman for a woman convinced she has found a shortcut through grief. Yet she insists that dragons have not changed her. The episode's structural cleverness lies in distributing this same blindness across nearly every character with access to a dragon or a throne. Aemond, hiding at Harrenhal in a domestic fantasy with Alice Rivers, cannot see that his mother's dramatic account of her journey is calculated rather than harrowing. Cannot see, even as Alicent poisons him, that Alice was right to distrust her. Aegon, cornered by the Mouton army with nothing left to lose, discovers that being burnt, deposed, and half-mad is no obstacle to a dragon rider. As Sunfire, ashen and mangled, but still capable of incinerating an army, proves that even a disfigured dragon retains the power to alter a battlefield and a man's fate simultaneously. And then there's Ulf, seduced by Ormond's promises, exhibiting the specific delusion of a man who has flown once and now believes anything is possible, including his own elevation to lordship. Mysaria's read on power is the episode's sharpest piece of political observation. Watching Rhaenyra unravel with grief and paranoia, she does not offer comfort or correction. She offers flattery, the same currency she once traded as a prostitute on the street of Silk, because she understands, as Sylvie points out to her directly, that flattery is the only power she has ever actually possessed. That Rhaenyra receives this flattery gratefully, sleeping beside the one person willing to tell her she is exactly as worthy as she has always believed herself to be, is the episode's most quietly damning detail. Dragons alter fates. Flattery, Mysaria understands, is just a new frock on the same old trade. With Ormond's army amassed at Tumbleton and Corlys held as leverage, the season's climactic battle is being assembled from every direction at once. External siege, internal betrayal, and a queen whose grip on her own self-perception has become the most dangerous variable in the realm. Ormond's secret weapon is the kind of psychological warfare this season is increasingly leaned into, and with the Battle of Tumbleton looming over the finale, every piece on the board is now in motion. Dragons, this episode insists, do not merely burn cities, they burn the people who ride them, slowly, from the inside, until they can no longer recognize what they have become. This is a season that has always understood something the Targaryens themselves cannot see. Power does not clarify, it distorts, and the closer you get to the throne, the harder it becomes to recognize your own reflection. The Battle of Tumbleton is coming, and House of the Dragon Season 3 continues on HBO and HBO Max. The finale is next. So let me know in the comments, who do you think survives the Battle of Tumbleton? And do you think Rhaenyra has been changed by power? And of course, don't forget to subscribe to Fandom Frontline for more coverage as the season concludes.